Hey guys, just a little video I'm about to do over here with some things that happened to my car. Um, First off, from the last time you guys seen anything from me, the car is fully tuned already. It's tuned by Anthony Ambat. Might have said that wrong, but great tuner. Um, I've never had any issue with him. Anything I need, he gets it. He's been pretty cool throughout the tuning process, so I do highly recommend him. Anything I want, he has done for me. Anything that I'm concerned about, he has told me about. He's been like, hey, it's fine, do this, do that, get this, get that for the power level that I want. Um, on a side note, around a month ago, I would say, somebody hit my car. It was a Mustang, and road was wet. He spun out. He lost traction. He hit my rear tire, my rear wheel, on the left side of the car, and then he spun out the other way and hit my front end. That was very unfortunate due to it not being my fault. And my car has some amount of damage, which to me it's not a problem because I can fix that. So as you guys know, I got this car on auction, so that's not a big deal to me. And I don't have much damage. It's just a light that I have to replace. My bumper, it's kind of cracked, but I can fix that. Either way, I had to paint that and paint my trunk, so it's, I'm okay with that. The car is a project car, so I'm not really worried about, how it looks. I do want to get it all cleaned up, all together. There's a couple things that I have to go through and clean up. For example, I have new gaskets for the headers from Faction Fab, because the ones I have, they're leaking. They were no good, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that before I have any other issues, which maybe I should have done that before tuning. But, oh well, I just wanted to get the car fully tuned. It's better than anything. It's better than running it how I was running it, so I'm happy with where it is. I just want to get everything sorted out. So this video is mainly about me trying to fix this, mess that I have on my front end. I'll show you guys in the next clip what it looks like, where's the damage, As far as everything, my fender has some damage. I can just repaint that because luckily when I bought paint for this car, I got it thinking about maybe one day doing a wide body kit on the car. So I got a little extra too much, if you might say. So I'm covered in that. As far as color match goes, I'm fine. So I do gotta paint my bumper, my fender, my trunk, which is, you guys know what happened with the wings. I had the STI wing and it broke, and I ended up getting an STI wing, but if you guys haven't seen it, it's the one from the S209, I believe. Which not everybody knows what the STI S209 is. So everybody that asks me, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just an STI. It's really cool. It's, like limited edition. If you find one of those and you have the money for it, I would totally go for it. But not everybody has that kind of money. I do not have that kind of money. And my car is just a WRX. I didn't want it. Something like an STI wing, like the regular STI, if you might say. That is a little too out there. I wanted something more subtle, like the STI S209 wing, which is what I got. I actually got it from Subi Speed. It took them a little bit long to, get it all together, but yes, we're going to COVID-19, so I was like, it's, just giving that benefit of the doubt, but it took out around 3 months for me to get it, which it's whatever, at this point I'm just not, the car wasn't done, so I wasn't really worried about the wing. I was anxious about it, but hey, it is what it is. So I'll just show you guys what I'm doing, basically the idea that I have, and I'll show you guys as we go what we fix, what we don't fix, what's wrong with the car, and maybe, I don't think I'm gonna throw in there, switching the gaskets for the headers, but just like most of the damage to fix the front end of my car, which kind of need because my light is broken. I don't have a bumper on it because it kept on falling off. So I was waiting for insurance to go through. Turns out they found me at fault. So I was like, you know what? I only have a broken light. I don't care about fixing it. It is what it is, you know. They have a lot more damage than me. So it's just like, if that's what it is, you know, my car is fine. I'm fine, which is what matters. So I'm not too worried about it. I just need a new light. That's $100. Because either way, all I need from that light is just the clear part, like the outside, the housing. So I'll show you guys that as well. Alrighty guys, so here's the front end of my car. This is the damage. I don't know if you can tell right here. How this is like pushed up, just pushed back, right over here. And all of this right here is kind of messed up. And this is fine. None of this has any issue. That wasn't touched. Sorry, my chair makes a lot of noises. And I have all of that scratches there. I don't know if you can pick it up in here. There's like a little slight dent in there. Again, this has to come out enough to meet this, you know, like maybe a little bit to outside or inside. I'll figure it out as I go with the light. I think this has some damage on it as well, this rail, which I might have to push it down. This is the leftover of my light. I have the other piece right there. This is the damage on my bumper. As you can see, I can weld that back in because it's plastic. And maybe a little bit of bundle, you know, just to cover up some scratches over here and there. And it needs paint, so I'm not even worried about that. Also, I've been thinking about painting this black. My car is dark gray metallic. Tell me in the comments what do you think about, you know, gloss black on this. My car doesn't really scrape, but you can see some damage on it, you know, so. Then this is broken. Not too worried about that. That I can either pull that one out, try to fix it, however, because I had it blacked out either way, because I don't use it. This has a little bit of damage. I can fix that as well. Nothing is broken. None of the taps are broken, so not worried about that. Now, where I have some of the damage, or like, not most of it, but a good amount, my light. This is basically what it looks like. So you can see right there, it's all cracked. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know. It's live. And I have all that there. This tab is fine. I can still use this light, which is what I'm planning on doing. Actually, I was thinking about getting a new one, sell them on eBay for like $100, and transferring everything from this one, like the inside, the back housing, and the sea light, over to that one. And that would leave me, that would leave me with a brand new cover, plastic cover, I don't know what you call it, and a housing, or like, yeah, front housing, I guess. I don't know the terms. And this has always been cracked, you know, ever since I got the car, because this is the original light. I did have to replace the other side, which is the right side, when I got the car. So I'll show you guys as I go where the car is, what I do, and how it looks in the end. So yeah. And then there is some damage up here. I don't know if you can kind of tell right there where it hit. Focus, yeah, right there where it hit, you know. So not too worried about that. I can push that out a little bit. I'm not painting that, honestly. It looks good enough for me. I am a little perfectionist, if you might say, but I'm not too worried about that, you know. My wheel does have some damage. They're really dirty right now. This one doesn't have as much damage. It's just right here, I think. And my back wheel, on the other hand, though, it does have a good amount of, you know, damage. Oh, right around here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. See, I don't know if you can see that yet. And that's fine. It's just right here, you know, mostly. So that I'm not too worried about. If I really wanted to fix that, I can paint my wheels. I'm not gonna do that. So stay tuned for the next video of this series, I guess, fixing my car for the second time. It'll be kind of fun. It's not that hard to fix, so I don't have to weld anything or anything, but it is kind of annoying. And then knowing it wasn't my fault does bother me a little bit, but I just want to get the car out on the road. I want to have my headlights working, and I want to have everything fine. So I'd rather not go through court for, what, $100 of damage. I'm not too worried about the wheel, honestly. They're not, you know, original T37s. They're Roda grade. So I'm not really worried about that because, you know, that's one more reason why I went with Roda. I've heard really good about them. Yes, they might be a red wheel, whatever you want to say about them. But it held a good amount of damage. There it is. Not even a crack. Nothing. It's just fine. Then if that would have been a T37, I would have been really, really, really mad. So, like I said, I don't mind having cheap wheels, if you might say, which they ain't cheap. They're like $1,000 for the whole set, but it is what it is. People say they're, you know, replicas. I don't give two fucks, honestly. I don't really like to cuss, but hey, it applies here, I guess. So I took all of that out, you know, just so I can get in there. I don't really want to take my fender out, because I have to go all the way in there and just, you know. But we'll see. If I have to, I will. And then, a little update on the car. Sorry guys, I was interrupted. But yes, I was saying just a little update on the car. It is fully tuned now by Anthony Amput. Missing air filter, not air filter, inner fender, there we go. Missing my, what is it called, the, air filter box, if you might say. And then the little intake duct? I don't know what you say. Either way, you guys get the idea. I haven't put the inner fender in there because it would fall down and hit the tire without the bumper. So I just rather not, you know, go through what it went already. Because I kept the original one without the bumper, and that happened. And it got eaten away by that tire. So I bought a brand new one, and I haven't installed it because I do not want it to get eat up again. Aside from that, just stay tuned for next video on how I fix this. Again, I'm not a professional. I trust this car. I built it myself the first time with help of my dad, of course, as you guys seen in the videos. And I trust it. I don't know what else to say. I wouldn't trust a car from, you know, somebody that I don't know what they did into it or how they fixed it, but this is my car. I built it myself with my dad. I know what went into it, what we did, so I'm not even worried about it being a rebuilt title. So with that being said, you guys stay tuned for the next episode of this series, I guess, of fixing my car for like the 500th time. 500? Is that even a thing? Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day.